preview time, as I'm about to talk about the Grimsby Town and Newport. They said Newcastle, Newport, Newport game on Saturday, as the Mariners have now gone back-to-back defeats after an undefeated run of 9 games. We now find ourselves in I'm not going to call it a slump, just 2 games that didn't go our way in the end. And apologies, there was a video that was supposed to come out in the middle of this week about the running, but as you can probably still hear in my voice, and I'm a bit blocked up. I did shoot the video, but I wasn't happy with it, and but that video about the running will be coming hopefully Sunday night, so look out for that. That will be coming, but I'm just gonna have to redo it. But going back to this game, we'll talk about the match stats and some facts about the game, and also hearing what David Artell said in his pre-match press conference. I listened to both the club one and the I would say the more in-depth one with Radio Humberside, and tell you what I think about that. And obviously we've got some stats about the game, and then my prediction at the end of that. So if we go on to a little bit of the team news that's already been sort of spoken about with Artell. Cameron Janet's scan results. Okay, not disastrous, but not good either. Looks like Cam could be out for a little bit longer. Unfortunately, so we'll have to see on that. Also, Cam Gardner still a way off with the injury. Sort of expected that with Gardner, but we know as of the pre-match, he hadn't seen him on the grass, so you can say that Cam won't be there. Also injuries, of course, to Justin Abiku. Justin Abiku and Jordan Davis. Jordan Davis is still with the team. He's still with the squad. Hopefully he's getting a step closer to returning. But at the moment, probably not ready, obviously, to start playing games again. Justin Abiku is back with Coventry to help with this injury. Do wish Justin the best, and hopefully we can get him back before the end of the season. Hopefully, because I believe we need him, and we do at the minute. Matty Carson has also returned from his loan with Alfreton. Ardell was asked about Matty's loan. I think they seem a little bit disappointed with the loan. Probably wanted to see a little bit more from Matty, but I also think that's also probably been done because of the injury crisis. He was asked whether Alfred asked to keep Matty, and Artell just simply said we didn't ask them. But it is what it is. Obviously, Town's still got a long injury list, which doesn't help. It doesn't help with the continuity and the players that are available to pick. So obviously, Artell is working on threadbare. Obviously, you won't have Geza David Toure, he won't have him back until, because he was asked about him, because obviously he's away on international duty with the Faroe Islands, and apparently he's due to fly back on Tuesday. I think it's Tuesday morning. He's due to fly back, or Tuesday night. He's due to fly back. So he should be available for the Friday game. But obviously won't be available obviously for this weekend. So, there's some positive news there, some not surprising news, and a little bit disappointing news, obviously, knowing that Justin is still not with us yet and he's back with Coventry. Obviously shows that the injury is not, it's not going to be a quick fix. So we do hope that the injured players that can get back before the end of the season do, and that the lads just keep giving us everything they've got in this running, and we will see what happens. Now let's talk about the game itself, as our second back-to-back home game, because it takes place on Saturday, and the league position for both sides is quite a gulf, shall we say. Newport are in 16th place, 46 points in total for them. Grimsby lie in 9th with 56 points. There's 10 points between the sides. Goals this season, though, is not that different. Goals scored this season, 51 for the Mariners, 48 for Newport. And the goals conceded, there's only 6 in it, but 61 goals conceded for Newport County to 54 for Grimsby. Total shots in the season, 297 for the Mariners to 238 for Newport. On target, though, the Mariners have had more shots on target with 145 to Newport's 113. Overall, the passing accuracy between the two sides, Newport have a better passing accuracy by around about 3%, not by a great deal, but that 3% can be a lot, 72.11. But then it's, where is that passing? To 68.99 for the Mariners. Points gained from a losing position. We've actually done better in this. It's 12 points gained from a losing position for the Mariners, only 4 from Newport. Points dropped from a winning position, still in Grimsby's favour, 8 points. Only, if you want to say that, has been dropped from a winning position for the Mariners. 11 has been dropped from a winning position for Newport. That could actually give us a bit of hope going into the game on Saturday. Newport are one of these teams that are kind of like one good result, one terrible result, or a couple of bad results and then one real strong result, and nothing proves that more than the last 6. They've got a 3-0 win at home to Harrogate, and then they went and lost 5-0 the next game to Accrington, while also losing to Chesterfield, and then getting a home win against Gillingham, 3-1, but then to go and lose the very next game 3-0 away at Doncaster. It sort of shows you that they are good at getting the surprise result from time to time, but they don't seem at the minute to be able to back up the good result they get. The Mariners obviously disappointing with the last two results. 1-0 to Salford last time out, last Saturday, and 2-0 before that to Notts County in the rearranged game. We have beaten Walsall in that time and had two draws, one at Cheltenham and one at Tranmere. Disappointing that the last two games we haven't scored, but it's something that obviously with the lack of attacking options that we actually have, it can be quite, well, you can't win a game if you don't score, but then again it's also, if you don't create, how can you score? The last couple of games we have struggled to create chances. When I say chances, I mean clear cut. So it'll be interesting to see how this game unfolds, really. The Mariners need to get back on track and keep the playoff push alive. Newport, they're in a comfortable position. They aren't really going to really be able to get up there, but for me they're not going down either. So it could be a difficult game for them to be motivated for. Who knows? If we go to the overall record in the previous meetings, in all competitions for the sides, Newport have a narrow advantage. They've won 9 of the 24 games. There's been 8 draws and 7 wins for Grimsby in the last 24. So Newport, in our National League days, they were definitely a bogey side of ours. We couldn't seem to get to grips with them in the National League, but since the Football League, not so bad really. Since we've both been in the Football League, and the last 3 scores between the two sides, it goes back to December 16th of 2023, when we got a 1-1 draw over at Newport. We did win the last home game back in April against Newport with a 1-0 win. I think it was Danny Rose goal, if I remember correctly. But then also this past November, we got a very credible 0-0 draw at Newport after a great penalty save by Jordan Wright from Carl Hudlin. So it was a very good point, a good battling point for Grimsby at Newport back in November. Some facts about the game. Like I said, I'm using BBC Sports website for this, and they give you 4 stats before each game. Here's some of the stats that they give away. This is for both sides as well. Grimsby Town have beaten across their last 5 league games against Newport, winning 2 and drawing 3, conceding just 2 goals in total in that time. So in recent times, our record against Newport is fairly good. Not many goals in the games though, but that is a good record to hold on to, I suppose. Newport County have won just 2 of their last 11 away Football League games against Grimsby, drawing 2 and losing 11. A 2-1 victory in January 2018 and a 2-0 success in December of 2020. And that's what I mean. In the Football League, we seem to have the upper hand over Newport, whereas back in the non-league, it wasn't like that. Grimsby have lost each of their last 2 league games and could lose 3 in succession for the first time since October of 2023. That obviously being a very, very troubling time at the time. And Newport have won just one of their last 12 away league games, drawing 4 and losing 7, losing each of their last 3 in succession while conceding 10 goals in total in the process. And that kind of shows you Newport's big issue. It's kind of like when they are losing, they're losing quite heavily. If they can keep it tight and get something or get a win, but they seem to lose heavy, then bounce back. Lose heavy a couple of times, then bounce back. So it's, and I usually say through most games, but I think this game is all going to be about the first goal. Whoever gets the first goal. If Newport get it, they're going to have something to hold on to. I think if Grimsby get it, we could rout them. Even though, records would probably say that in recent times, games against Grimsby and Newport haven't been that way, but you just feel that with Newport, that if they do maybe concede an early goal, I'm going to go for a home win. I think we will get back to winning ways. I'm going to go for a 3-0 home win. Yes, that's probably a bit over positive, but I'm going to go for 3-0 home win. I am saying that who do I think will get a goal? Svan Thorsen. I think Rose will get one. Although I'd love him to get a brace. And why not Terrell Warren to get a goal? Because I think Terrell will play tomorrow. And maybe Matty Carson may be involved as well due to injuries there. Why not go Terrell Warren with the third? Why not? Be great to see, wouldn't it? So that is the preview for this game. So it's not as good as other videos I've done, as you can probably tell. I'm a bit bummed up, so it's making it a bit harder to focus on the preview, but I wanted to get this one out for you. And a quick shout out to the fans forum of last week. I was able to watch that on social media. Very, very interesting listen. I'll probably go over that in the next couple of weeks. Again, I must apologise for that, for the way I'm sounding, but leave me your thoughts down below on to what you think the score will be on Saturday. Can the Mariners bounce back after 2 successive defeats and possibly get our playoff run back on track? Let me know down below what you think. Please like, share, subscribe and comment. And if you do see me at, because I won't be at London Park on Saturday, if you do see me there, come and say hello. Please do come and say hi. And give me your thoughts. And I love hearing you guys' opinions and what you really think. So do that. So that is this stuffy ramble, shall we go for today. Previewing the game against Newport on Saturday. I said I'll see you down at the park on Saturday, and there will be a review after it. But do like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Up the Mariners, and let's try and bounce back with a good one on Saturday. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Up the Mariners. Let's go and see if we can get 3 points out of Newport. See you soon.